Hey fellas, so this time around I want to talk about traveling, especially traveling solo. I've been traveling a lot for a while. I've been to places like Colombia, Argentina, Europe twice, and I think my next move would be to Asia. I've yet to be over there. I'm not Asian, so I wouldn't know what to begin with or where to go, etc., etc., etc. But I'm really excited, nonetheless, to visit certain places, especially because the U.S. dollar is gonna go a long way over there. And of course, if I'm gonna travel, I don't want to be stingy or be very penny pinchy. I just want to go out there and have fun, right? But anyways, I want to start from the very beginning. What got me into traveling? What keeps me in the in travel mode sometimes, and what are the steps that I do to make sure that I can go have fun, and I guess without worrying about the bill later, right? So anyways, I want to start with what got me into traveling. So my first opportunity to travel was year 2019, right before the pandemic hit. I went to Spain for 2 months for an intern abroad type of deal. It was my first time traveling. I didn't know what to expect. All I know is that it was gonna be my first time just going alone. Spain of all places, right? Uh, but yeah, it went for 2 months. The first month was like, oh good lord, this is pretty cool. Heavily jet lagged. Still trying to still trying to eat better. Trying to figure out my weight, not drink a lot, etc. But after a while, I started to become okay, cool. This is something that I can get used to, right? But of course, I have to justify my work, especially for the cash, right? Because I'm not gonna go over there using that. But anyways, so that's how I started traveling. My next destination was 2021 maybe, and it was to Costa Rica. It was random too. This is some of the friends hit me up randomly. They were like, "Hey, you wanna go?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, fuck it." And then sure, I decided to go, and it was cool. I didn't like the humidity though. But anyways, to my point, I went to a couple of spots, and now I've been going consistently to certain spots. I think my frequency is a month. No, sorry, yeah, a month. During the summertime and a month during the wintertime. So for the past 2 years, it's been during the summertime I spend a month in Europe, and then during the wintertime I spend a month in wherever I want to go. And then when I leave, I'm gone for pretty much like a month. I wanna make sure my travel isn't uh, squeezed for time, and is pretty much, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go enjoy and not be pressed for time. I'm gonna go with enough money to justify a month's worth of traveling. And yeah, so how was I able to pretty much um how was I able to pretty much go confidently and say, okay, I'm able to go for like a month and I'm going to certain spots. So because I traveled uh, alone initially, and because I normally do things alone, I just decided to say, hey, like I'm gonna go alone or whatever. I don't care. Um, so a couple of check marks first, right? The first check mark is, okay, do I have the money? No, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to make enough money. And the second check mark was, do I have am I able to go back to a job when I come back? If yes, then more power to me. Uh, if not, then ask for some time off. Luckily, that was never the case, so I was able to do my things without being unemployed when I come back. And the last thing was, what are certain perks that I can take advantage of that have readily available to me that makes this trip worth a while? So in my videos, I talk about credit cards, especially the travel cards that I use to my benefit. Uh, it's kind of hard to commentate when I'm watching me murk people, right? But anyways, uh, I save, I work, I use travel cards to my advantage, and I try to use what I know in terms of personality, languages, to to justify going to a certain spot in whatever part of the world. And I think I've been successful. I really like my experiences in Medellin, in Colombia. I really like my recent experience in Argentina. I really liked my trip to Europe these past 2 years. It's just always a blast, right? I recommend traveling to everybody if they have, of course, the financial justification to go, right? But honestly, I forget where I'm going with this, but I just want to talk to you guys about traveling experiences and why I travel alone, and hopefully you guys can enjoy traveling with. It could be solo travels or traveling with family. Either way, I just want everybody who can go to go. Right. Um. Where should be my next travel? I actually don't know, and the reason why I don't know is because travel is fun. Travel is something I want to keep doing. The issue is that I am getting older and I should be looking into other things uh to keep me from yeah, I'm forgetting what's the word here, but I need to also focus on other things. I need to come back to a life, right? Not just leave the one I currently am in, just for that of it, right? But it's hard. It really is, and because I do want to continue to travel because it's fun, but sometimes I just may not have enough resources to. By resources, I mean time. I wish I had more time to do whatever it is I want, but it's never as straightforward, right? Um, so food for thought, right? If you want to travel, make sure you have enough resources. Make sure you have the time. Make sure you have actually. Make sure you also have the I don't know. I'm looking for the word, but I just can't seem to find it. But alright then, fellas, I don't want to keep talking endlessly here. I did share a bit about my traveling experiences and how I'm able to justify traveling. I just wish that more people are in the grind enough to the point where they can justify traveling, whether it be a reward for themselves, whether it be having enough money, whether it be being it, just going. That's it. Just pick up your stuff and leave if you have the ability to, and if you have the money to. Alright then, fellas. Later.
Payback is an ornery bitch.
Enemy UAV inbound. Secure an Alpha.
Enemy using trophy. 5-5. Sharpshooter eliminated. Attack on. Launch a
Mark it
UAV.
down, Bravo.
Threat down.